Grooving with You, hosted by Terry-Dwayne-Ashford as original broadcast backstage for SNnews. Good morning. It's Friday morning, May 21st, and you're coming in this morning, beautiful, breezy morning with Terry-Dwayne-Ashford, your journalist and chief broadcaster, who is also your in the car seat that guy. Wanted to say thank you for your listening ear. Let us go ahead and get that day started for you. I'm Terry-Dwayne-Ashford, your jet. This particular programming was produced by Terry-Dwayne-Ashford here in Washington, D.C., currently broadcasting to you, for you, and all about you in the northwest portion of the District of Columbia. This particular production was brought to you, directed by Terry-Dwayne-Ashford, managed by Terry-Dwayne-Ashford. The reporting voice you're hearing is that of Terry-Dwayne-Ashford, and the face on the cover of this particular broadcast is that also of Terry-Dwayne-Ashford. A photograph uneditable that was taken for you at 6:15 a.m. in the morning. All for you. About the music. We welcome you in to the day on this Friday morning, grooving with you. An original music piece composed by your SNnews jet, Terry-Dwayne-Ashford, gracing the backstage sounds of your ears right now. About the music. Grooving with You by Terry-Dwayne-Ashford was meant to ignite the underlying parts of your soul, not the spirit. Let us rock. coming in with the headlines around the world for you this morning. It appears that the war has been won, that the fighting may have ceased, and the Palestinians claiming victory as the Gaza truce face early test. It appears that we have a ceasefire agreement pertaining to the Israeli-Palestinian Gaza, Hamas civil war in the Middle East. I'm going to provide you with some details from that, from what we have gathered. Our source for this news, delivered to you by SNnews, terry-dwayne-ashford, comes from the Associated Press this morning. Thank you for your listening here. We'll be right on back with you in a few short moments. Now, pertaining to that conflict that has seen intense fighting between Hamas and Israel, Palestinians, that started in the city of Lod. This morning we have the Associated Press announcing Palestinians claiming a win. On the cover of USA Today, we're looking at a ceasefire agreement. And we have writers Joey Garrison and Deidre Sheesgreen from USA Today, updated about 6 a.m. 6:15 a.m. is when it was updated. They're talking about the agreement that may have ceased the fire.
One of a first.
We're going to come back with you on that in a few seconds here about the agreement between the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. And what does it mean? What does it say? And what does it mean for fighting? And what does it mean for you?
About the music. Grooving with you by Terry-dwayne-ashford was meant to ignite the underlying parts of your soul, not the spirit. Let us rock.
Okay, we're coming right on back with that story that we were talking about here. What do we know about the Israel-Hamas agreement? Brought to us by USA Today, Joey Garrison leading with Deidre Sheesgreen. Updated around 6:15 about what we know about the agreement that was accepted in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Now, what we do know and what we're learning from this USA Today headline on Friday, May 21st, is that the Israel and the Hamas has halted what today would be an 11-day military conflict. It's halted Thursday night.
A composition by
If you were with SNnews, terry-dwayne-ashford last night reporting from the New York Post, fights broke out in New York,
about the music.
in the city of New York, right in Times Square, bringing the world in New York fist and fireworks. That report was brought to you by SNnews Thursday night, 10 p.m. That was our 10:15 p.m. broadcast for you from SNnews here in Washington, D.C. Well, today it's Friday morning, 6:15 a.m. is this particular broadcast. And we're talking about the fact that a ceasefire agreement has been brokered by Egypt, and both sides has accepted. Let's give us some more information on that agreement. Now, there was lots and lots of pressure from President Joe Biden's administration and other foreign leaders to escalate the conflict, to de-escalate the conflict, which would have been far more devastating in Gaza than Israel and killed significantly more Palestinians. Now, Hamas fired rockets indiscriminately into civilian areas in Israel, while Israel pounded Gaza with airstrikes. And now we have a ceasefire agreement. Israel describes the agreement, according to the headline of USA Today, as a mutual, unconditional
Terry-dwayne-ashford, one of our
agreement. Mutual and unconditional is how Israel describes the agreement.
about the music.
Our administration here in the United States, President Biden and his team,
Grooving with you,
they hailed the truce
to
to minute
parts of your soul.
Israelis' leaders
Spirit.
after
Let us rock.
confirming the ceasefire agreement by phone on Thursday night. Let's see what else we know about the ceasefire agreement. We do know that it was brokered by Egypt. Egypt stepped in and provided us with some arbitration. And so we do know that. We know that the ceasefire took place Thursday night. And that Thursday night was date of May 20th. You're getting this news from SNnews this morning, May 21st. And I'm Terry-dwayne-ashford. That's what we know about the agreement. And we're going to go ahead and take a break right now. Do a little bit more research for you for any more news that we might have. Then we're going to come right on back to you right now. We have a few short moments left in this broadcast. We're going to go ahead and let you hear the music from this point forward. And then we're going to close out. We may come back with a part 2. You're hearing the voice of Terry-dwayne-ashford here, your SNnews, Street Now News journalist and chief broadcaster. He is the producer, the management, the director of this particular programming. The reporting voice is that of Terry-dwayne-ashford, all 4.